Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Chris the Big Snowman, and today we are answering this chap's fucking question. Could you do a video of the best LMG with attachments, please? Well, in short, yes. In long, here's your boring ass video, sir. So, to talk about the best gun, in my opinion, in the support class, which would be the MG4. Only because of a couple of things. This has an 800 round per minute rate of fire, which is pretty beastly for the LMGs, I must say. And it also has a ridiculously fantastic, amazing, mouth-watering, juicy, big, amazing dollop of sexual desires packed into the cannon that is the 200 round magazine. I know, quite a lot of words for just one thing, but I can't get enough of 200 round magazines. I feel that they are the best thing to do with the LMGs, because that's what you'd use one for, is it not? The amount of ammo that you get with one. And yeah, you can put it into some good uses, i.e. like big conquest maps, you know, getting behind the enemy and filling their bums full of lead. Nothing like it. Nothing like the taste of satisfactory death in the mornings with some beer 4 and some back rage. So yeah, enough of my babbling. The only thing that sucks about this weapon, in my opinion, is the shitty 6.2 second reload time. If you're like me, usually I'm not alive long enough to spend my 200 bullets, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, choose your places wisely to reload, sir, because otherwise you might end up fucking dying. Like I do a lot in this match. There is a lot of death in this match, and mostly I can 100% guarantee and say that most of it, bar 3 people who were using different weapons, everybody was using an Ace-23, which leads me to my next point. Do not use this weapon the way that I am in a domination round. Now, this isn't even domination, but yeah, don't use it in domination, don't use it in team deathmatch. Use it in conquest, because that's where it shines. You will not do well against people with assault kits in this game if you're coming up head-to-head like I was in this. You just won't win. You know, it doesn't have the RPM, it doesn't have the recoil that you need to deal with people that are using the better weapons in this game. So just don't do it, please, for the love of God. Otherwise, everything that I say in this video will be void, and there will be no point in me saying it. So, just don't do it. Which leads me to my other point, which would be the ADS while moving and not moving and stuff like that. This gun, as with every single LMG, the most you can get out of this gun with being accurate is if you stand still. If you're jiving about like I was there, you'll notice that it's just not accurate at all. If you take this into a private server and you shoot against a wall while you're moving and jiving about, you will notice that this spreads a fuck load, which is bad. You don't want the spread to be like that. You don't. You want it to be as accurate as it can be. So, stand still, then take your shots. Don't jive about, otherwise it will be interrupted. Say like you've just jived about and then you start shooting and then you stop. It won't work. What you have to do is just stop what you're doing and then shoot. It's as simple as. So that's my best advice that I can give you with this. Now the attachments that I love to use with this weapon are the Coyote sight, which I love to use with every single weapon. I also love to use the muzzle brake, I believe it is. I think it's the muzzle brake, which reduces the vertical recoil, and also the angled grip. You can pretty much like guarantee that I'll use those 3 attachments on every single gun in this game. Doesn't matter what it is, apart from a sniper rifle, obviously. But yeah, assault rifles, I always use those attachments unless I'm feeling a little bit fancy and I want to use something else. Yeah, I pretty much just stick with that because I love getting my vertical recoil down to almost a non-existent vertical recoil. So yeah, and I don't really tend to use that many weapons that have horizontal sway. So that's the reason behind that. So there you go. There's my personal best attachments to use with this weapon. Now, going to the question again, which was, what is the best weapon? In my opinion, there is no one best weapon. However, the majority of people out there think that this is the best LMG, so I'm just going to say that this is technically the best LMG. However, in my opinion, you should always have a range of different guns to go to for different situations, especially with Battlefield 4. So what I could recommend highly doing is using the PKP Peschneg with a silencer. Don't use the sight on it. Don't use a sight, just go, you know, bare sight with it, because that's just amazing. And also with a, I believe it's the Ergo grip. Try that and see how it feels. I personally love that setup. I also love the Type 88 with exactly the same attachment that I was using in this video, which were the Coyote again, and the muzzle brake and the angled grip. So there you go, guys. That's my opinion, and yeah, thanks a lot for asking the question, dude. If anybody else has any questions like that or so forth, then please message me or post a comment on this video and let me know what you would like to know my thoughts on. Thanks a lot, guys. I've been Chris the Big Snowman. Peace!